welcome to my channel. My name is Hasna Tabari and I'm the founder of the Babysitter Guru. So the whole reason why I wanted to create this channel in the beginning was to create an informational hub for all caretakers to come together and kind of share the pros and cons of caregiving for our child. So whether you're an au pair, a nanny, or a babysitter, I kind of wanted to create this hub for everyone to come together and talk about the nits and grits of caring for a child and kind of talk about the stuff that no one wants to share with each other. So let's get started. First, I want to let you guys know my background in caregiving and exactly how I fell in love with it. So at the age of 15 years old, I began interning at the local children's museum here in my hometown, and I was there for 2 years. My role as an intern was to facilitate some of the workshops that were taking place in the museum. So that was kind of my first-hand look exactly how children interact with other people and how they interact with other children. Throughout my time there, it was a perfect opportunity for me to learn not only about myself, but exactly how I interact with children. From there, I decided to, dig deeper into caring for a child and seeing what else I could do. So I decided to apply at a daycare right around the corner from my home. I ended up getting the position, and that was extremely rewarding. So I worked with children as young as 6 months to the oldest as 11 years old. So the 11-year-olds we would pick up after school, help them with their homework, kind of give them any advice if they needed any. And then anywhere from the 6-month-old whose parents, just came off maternity leave and kind of, this is their first time dropping them off at a daycare. So that was extremely cute and smart. And we got to play with them, and they were itty bitty little things. So that was super fun. And anywhere from the toddlers, so as they call them, the terrible twos. I also dealt with that group where they're just beginning to learn new things, starting to talk, potty train and stuff like that. So that was a huge range in which I enjoyed very well. And like I said, I even learned more about myself and exactly how I deal with children within that age range. From there, I ended up graduating from high school, and then I went to college. But I was looking for something more flexible that could also help me while balancing classes as well as making money on the side. So that's when babysitting came about. I started babysitting my freshman year of college. I started for one family. It just so happened to be a family my mom worked with the mother at the time, and she was looking for a babysitter to care for a child, and I volunteered to do it. So I got to select my own schedule, exactly what time of the day fit her schedule, and that's when I started. She had 2 little girls at the time, and they ranged from about 6 months with the youngest, and then the oldest is 2 years old. So I got to babysit them throughout the day. I learned their personalities. And one thing that all babysitters or whoever cares for a child would admit, if you care for a child for a long period of time, you get to see exactly how they begin to evolve, which is a beautiful thing because you know them once you started babysitting them, and kind of, their personalities get to show, which is so rewarding to actually see and experience with them. So from there, I decided, I'm like, this is pretty good. I kind of wanted to take on more responsibility. So I decided to babysit for another family. At the time, they actually had 2 kids, and then the mom ended up giving birth to the 3rd child, which was also beautiful because I ended up starting with only 2, and then I ended up babysitting with 3 children. So we kind of grew together, and I still babysit for both those families still to this day. So that was also rewarding. And then also getting to go outside and do activities with them, hands-on activities. I'm actually doing bicycling in the park, going to the park, playing with the water in the backyard, just doing cool little arts and crafts inside the actual home itself. So that was also rewarding. So that's exactly how I fell in love with caregiving. And I saw that there was a lack of, let's just say a better word, an image, like an actual person, like a symbol for what exactly caregiving is. And I kind of wanted to provide that opportunity for everyone and create a YouTube channel where if you were a caretaker, whether a babysitter, a nanny, or au pair, where you could come and look at these videos and kind of learn the nits and grits of doing this industry and actually participating in this industry of caregiving. So that's how the Babysitter Guru came about. And I kind of wanted to, share my opinions and also have you guys come on here and tell me exactly what you think. Maybe what I should also talk about or what I should improve on, or something that's common that all caretakers should know about. So that's something I want to share with you guys and continue to do it. So comment below if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, or anything you would want to hear about or learn about even more. One thing I will say is the industry of caregiving, just caretakers in general, it's growing. I always say there would always be children and there will always be the elderly. So that would never end. There will continue to be parents or anyone who cares for a child, the guardian of a child, looking for care, looking for good care. One thing that everyone can admit is once you have a good babysitter, once you have a good nanny, once you have a good au pair, you don't want to let them go. That's the one thing I'll guarantee you. If they're good, you do not want to let them go. And it's very, very, very hard to come across the good ones. So I kind of want to take this opportunity and make sure that, because this is an important industry and is continuing to grow every day, I want to create a platform for everyone to come. And whether you are a parent, a guardian of a child looking to seek advice and know exactly what you need to look for when seeking a person to take care of your child, or on the opposite end, when you're someone who's looking for a position to care for a child, I want to create this YouTube channel so you can come and see exactly what you need to know before taking part in that. So thank you guys for coming and checking out my channel. Be tuned to watch a lot of episodes. I have so much more content to show you guys and tell you about. So please comment below any questions you have for me, and I'll gladly answer them within 24 hours. Thank you, gurus, so very much for visiting my channel, and I certainly appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Bye.